Hiya, I'm Mika, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. The morning after their arrival in Montador, the Professor, Luke, and Emmy set out to continue their investigation. Layton sets off once again for the Lidor estate to speak with Henry. Oh, right, and the crying child has returned.
I went to talk to the clown, and I lost my mommy again. Ah!
Ugh. She's lost again. That's terrible. We must continue our investigation, but a true gentleman would never abandon someone in need.
Right, let's find this girl's mother again.
Now there, my dear. Where did you last see your mother?
She was where the water shoots up over by the big tent.
She must mean Carnival Square, Professor. Let's go check it out. All right, let's go to Carnival Square. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yes, sir. May I? You look so familiar.
I thought that it was you, Esther.
Of course, it's little Herschel Layton. Let me have a look at you. You're quite the dashing young man, and you finally cut your hair.
A friend of yours, Professor? Yes, from long ago. This is Esther. My, what are you doing here? Are you on holiday?
Oh, heavens no, I moved here. I guess it has been 5 years now. Sainsbury is quite the ghost town now, you know. You could have told me you got married and had children. Wedding invitations to old ladies just get lost in the mail, I suppose.
Wedding? Oh my, no. This is my assistant Emmy, and my apprentice Luke. Luke is the son of a good friend. Hello, Emmy Altava. We were actually in the middle of looking for Cookie's mother, so...
That's nice, dear. You know Herschel. It wouldn't hurt to visit every now and then. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the old Stansbury. Living here has been nice, but lately it's been so scary. That masked miscreant just gives me the chills, although I must say there is something intriguing about him. I heard that some tourists were turned into stone horse paintings. Or were they painted into stone horses? Regardless, it was bad.
Thank you, Esther. There are a few incidents, actually. Please, be careful. It was wonderful seeing you again. I do need to move along, though. There's a lost child. Huh? No. Are you telling me there's a hint coin here, or are you asking me to interact with you?
My shining teeth are a striking reflection of my massive wealth. Oh my, go away, you little ragamuffins.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
What's your name, shiny rich man?
Oh, what a charming little street urchins. My name is Sterling, my dear. Isn't it past your bedtime yet?
It's morning, shiny tooth.
Is it? Oh my, where's the time gone? Well, are you children lost? I'm sorry, but I can't give you any money.
I'm trying to help this girl find her mother, so she can stay with her for now, from now on.
One lost child helping another lost child. Now that is rich. Now that I think about it. I saw a woman with bobbed hair and white trousers near Carnival Square. She was asking around for her daughter.
That must be her. Thanks, Mr. Sterling.
Yeah, thanks. Keep flashing them chompers.
Not at all. I'm just glad to... Choppers? Well, I never...
Poor rich man has been added. New episode. I'm gonna fuck off. The museum is still closed. The police must be investigating the scene.
My mother was upset that we couldn't get into the museum. Me, not so much.
I wonder if they'll reopen the museum.
They gotta at some point, don't they? Otherwise it'll turn into a museum.
I imagine all of that will depend on what the police find, and when they find it. Ugh, I just gotta keep moving. Aha! So we meet again. Good to see you, Morty. Do you have business here as well? Oh, Professor, I'm out looking for clues to help explain last night's events, but I've turned up absolutely nothing. I always wanted to be a detective, so I thought perhaps I could find something to help out a bit, but I've failed. Nonsense. An investigation demands persistence. Don't get discouraged, Morty. This is quite a tricky case. Thank you, Professor. I'll remember that. Oh, where did this little girl come from? Weren't you with a young boy earlier? Haha, yes. See, you do have quite the observant eye. This is Cookie.
I'm lost. Or my mom's lost. However you want to look at it.
Morty, have you seen a red-headed woman wearing a purple jacket? If I'm not mistaken, I just saw someone like that in Carnival Square. She was asking around about her little girl. I'm sure it can't be a coincidence.
Thanks, mister. See, you'll be a detective soon enough. Aw, how sweet.
Oh my first solved case. How exciting. If you need any other help, Professor, please don't hesitate to ask.
Bye-bye, pal.
Do you have a puzzle for me?
Everybody has been practically forgotten about what happened last night. It's almost like it never even happened.
Yes, things have certainly calmed down. I assumed some downtime was necessary, even for the City of Miracles.
It's just weird. Everybody gets into a panic over these dark miracles, and yet the next day it's no big deal. What's with that? I wonder how long people will put up with all the chaos before they decide to skip town.
I wonder how long people will put up with all the chaos before they decide to skip town. Let's hope we find the masked gentleman before it comes to that.
Enough doom and gloom for one day. Let's chill out with a puzzle.
I knew you had a puzzle for me. You're good for a puzzle. Ooh, penguins. We got penguin puzzle. 35 picarat penguin puzzle. 6 penguins are standing on an iceberg. 5 small ones and 1 rather portly emperor. All penguins can move either horizontally or vertically. But what? Excuse me. But once in motion, they won't stop until they hit another penguin. If there's nothing in the way, they'll plunge straight into the sea. Can you help the Emperor Penguin get back to his rightful place in the center of the iceberg? It's a fantastic question. Because you just fall right off there. What I need to do is get a penguin right here. Like so.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here. A fine puzzle for a gentleman.
Thank you, Layton. Correct. Were you able to guide the Emperor to the center without losing a single penguin to the sea? You can solve this puzzle in only 5 moves. Take another shot if you used more than that. 1, 2... Wait, how many did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it perfectly. Emperor's Throne is now in your puzzle index.
It has been hard to see that glass half full lately. Sometimes it's hard to see a glass at all. Some of the town's bigwigs have been coming around and asking about business. Some of the managers and Mr. Lador.
Henry? Oh, really?
Yeah, they try to act like everything's okay, but they seem pretty worried to me. They were doing a lot of awful arguing. Sounds like some major power struggles are going on at the top of Montador.
Interesting. You didn't hear it from positive old me, but this town's gonna tear itself apart if the masked gentleman isn't stopped. I didn't hear from you at all, Colette. Didn't hear from you at all. Have a good day. We found your child again. Where did the child go off to now? I look away for 1 second. Mommy! Cookie, didn't I tell you to stay close? I was watching a clown and you were gone when I turned around. These folks helped me find you again. A gentleman never neglects those in need. Thank you so much, sir. I do apologize. Yeah, thanks, mister. And thanks, Luke. Thanks, Luke. So cute. Cookie seems to be good at getting herself lost. She may grow up to be quite the adventurer. When I was her age, I got lost once, and it was so scary. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I just got lost looking at teddy bears. My father found me pretty quickly. I guess it's not so scary when I say it out loud. Now that we've done our good deed for the day, let's head to the doors and speak with Henry. A new episode in the trunk. Stray Child Savvy. Damn. Oh, it's the police officer. Hello, local citizen. There was a criminal activity here last night. I have been assigned to investigate the scene and stand here. Have you been here all night? Actually, I just arrived. Another officer may have been here. Our uniforms make it hard to tell us apart. Yes, you look exactly like the officer we saw here earlier. The resemblance is rather uncanny. I guess it must be the uniforms. You can recognize me because I am the funniest officer on the force. Take my job, please. That was a humorous joke. Ugh. Target practice. This puzzle is worth 45 picarats. A police officer was doing some target practice one day. The target was divided into sections worth 5, 35, 40, 75, and 100 points. After 5 shots, his score totaled 100 points. How many times did he manage to shoot each point section? I mean, 0. 0 times on the 100, obviously. Either that or 1 time on the 100 and nowhere else. After 5 shots, his score totaled 100 points. Did he hit the target all 5 times? I'm not certain. I'm thinking it's 0 on 75, like. I'm thinking it's 0 on 75. Where did each shot hit? So we're assuming they hit the target. Which I don't know if we can make that assumption necessarily. Because from 75, we would need 25, and that's 5 5s, and the math doesn't work out there. Every other number is too high. In order to hit 100, I do think we need at least 140. 2 35s make 60? 70? Make 70. From 70... we need 30. 30 times 5. 30 divided by 5 is like 6, I think it is. So that doesn't work out. He hit the bullseye once. Right? Because 75 doesn't work out. 240s doesn't work out. Because that's 80. We would need 20 more after that. So that's 4 5s. And that's 6 shots. The math doesn't work out there since there's only 5 shots. If we do 140 and 135, that's the same problem with 75, and there weren't enough 5s in order to make that come across, so this is definitely 0. Three 35s. Let's start with that. 35, 70, 105, that's already too many. So we get 2 of them, that's 70. There's no way to get 70 up to 100 in just 3 shots. 5 is just way too low.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
It's the only way the math works.
A fine puzzle for a gentleman.
Bullseye. He hit the 100-point section once. He's either a hot shot or a not shot. Yeah. Puzzle 32. Target price is now in the puzzle index. I'm sorry for calling you a local citizen earlier. I can sometimes seem cold and impolite when I'm speaking with local tourists. Perhaps you can help me. Have you met any witnesses to last night's incident? Actually, we witnessed the event ourselves. That information would have been useful before I asked that question. This investigation is very frustrating. Every lead we have is a dead end. This masked gentleman has caused mass chaos. I fear this investigation will drag on and I won't be able to enjoy any of the festivities. All I want is some cotton candy. Not in life, but now. Sounds like you need a break, officer. I've heard there have been very few leads as of yet. A task force has been formed, but no one knows who's in charge of what or what's in charge of who. God, that's a terrible task force. Well, if we find anything useful, we'll be sure to inform the police. That would be great. Sooner I can kick back with a bag of peanuts, the better. Let's just move on. Let's just go. Let's get going. I didn't hear from you. Don't worry about it. Still not gonna spill the beans. You got a puzzle? Now that we've taken care of the lost little girl? I can describe the masked gentleman in 2 words. Super cool. I just have to see what he looks like under the mask. I drove all the way across the desert just to see him perform. I bet he's super cute, super gorgeous. I bet he's as mouth-watering as a hunk of cake. How is this a puzzle? Cake. Got it. Big cake, little cake. A, B, and C each ate one of 3 differently sized slices of strawberry cake. C ate the medium slice, and B had the large one. A had the large slice, and I had the medium one. A and B have each made one statement that is true and one that is false. Can you work out who ate which slice? Move the slices on a place to answer. Okay. Let's start with taking notes. We'll take A's statements in black. C ate the medium slice. And B had the large one. Then we'll do red for B's statements. A had the large slice, and I had the medium one. A and B have each made one statement that is true and one that is false. Can you work out who ate which slice? Move the slices onto the correct answer. We're going to do this in green for the correct answer. I don't know which green is better. I'm going to go with this one for now. Let's say you had the large one. That means you could not have had the large one or the medium one. So you would have to have had the medium one, and you would have to have had the small one. Let's say you're lying about having had the large one. That means you had to have the medium one, which makes you saying you had, that makes this large a lie, and this one has to be medium. That doesn't work out. I got it in one. Large, small, medium.
I'm going for it. Well, that's that.
That's that indeed. Correct. The small slice was eaten by B, the medium slice by C, and the large by A. You must have wanted to cover up... A must have wanted to cover up her greed, but why did B bother to lie? Explorers needs aisle? Hell yeah! Absolutely unbelievable genius. I thought you'd be stumped for sure. For sure. Maddie, aren't you scared of the mouse gentleman after what he did yesterday? Are you kidding? I would adore a stone statue of myself. It might be tough to ship myself back to the city, but so what? The next time the mouse gentleman appears, I want a front row seat. It's a hit. It's the best show of the season. You do know it's not really a show, right? Oh, you are so right. What am I thinking, show? Bah, the masked gentleman is a way of life. Well, the same could be said for losing your life savings in casinos here. Have you seen the masked gentleman in the casinos? Is that what you're saying? Which one? Tell me, tell me. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves, and tomorrow's another day. I hope to see you then.
Bye.